All right. Story time here. I want to share something with you guys about your free will, about the words that you use, and about your intention. So that you guys can be stronger and stand more in your power when it comes to making decisions. And that's what also I'm going to be telling you about is making decisions. Um, So it's a little bit of a story because I love to share so you guys can wrap your heads around it. I was with my boyfriend and he had spoken to a waitress about me at a place that he goes to often. And because she's like, oh, I've seen you come in with your girlfriend. What does she do? And so I was like, well, I'm interested to see what he said, what I do. Because, when you're in the spiritual awakening industry, right? Some people have a hard time kind of describing what it is to other people. So he told her she does psychic stuff. I think that's super cute. So she wanted to meet me and was interested to know a little bit more about what it is that I do and was probably wanting to get a session from me. But we were chitting and chatting, right? And spirit is always going to come through. And spirit says the same things so much um, that my job turns into coaching essentially, because I know exactly what spirit's going to say. Um, and she used these words to me, and so then we had to have a whole conversation. And I wanted to make this episode for you guys. So she said to me that she was interested in starting to maybe find love again. And I told her, well, I'm really good at find your lover readings, right? And I told her, I said, well, in my sessions with the Find Your Lover readings and how I teach my students, my psychic and mediumship development students, how to do the Find Your Lover readings, it essentially is you're going to be tapping in to the person's essence and working with her energy before you go looking for a lover, right? Because I'm clairvoyant, so I could see the lover, I could see the personality type, that type of thing. But I told her I'm mostly going to be working with you. And then she says, yes. So she says, I'm thinking that I want to start looking for love if it's meant to be. If it's meant to be. And she used that phrase. And immediately I told her, if it's meant to be, what are you talking about? You're making it seem as though there's an external force outside of you directing whether you can find love or not. So essentially, she was giving away her power to this external force, thinking that perhaps her life is just handed to her. So I had to educate her on the words that she's using. So the thing with free will is she hasn't made a decision yet. She has not made a clear decision because she's given her power to an external force. But if she made the decision, I am ready to find love again, then all of the spirit world must support her to do that. But if she's coming across with, if it's meant to be, then the spirit world can't make any movement because she hasn't made a decision. Do you see what I'm saying? We are the directors of our life. Spirit is there to support you. Whether you have made a decision to do something, or if you're in the middle, they can't do anything, or if you had made a decision that, say, she decided she's not worthy of love, right? Then she's not going to attract a lover because she's already put up a blinder saying, I'm not worthy. She needs to make that decision on her own. And then spirit will say, as you wish, as you wish. And they're going to move energy, infinite intelligence. We're talking quantum physics. But you get to make the decision. This happens to all of us, right? It's really important for you to look within. What is it that you're desiring? Right? It's not if it's meant to be. I remember when I started doing business coaching years and years ago, I had just stepped into the business coaching field. The reason why is a lot of my students were becoming psychic and mediumships, mediums, and they didn't know the next step to get in the online space or how much to charge or how to collect money or all of those things. And then the mindset around collecting money for exchanging your ability for another energetic transfer, right? Money. So I started doing business coaching, and it didn't start off very quickly. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, spirit, they don't want me to do business coaching. They're upset with me. They want me to only teach psychic and mediumship development. And that's not true. So I had like a failure to launch back and forth a little bit with the business coaching. But once I made the decision that I wanted to do both, I wanted to help people become psychic mediums, and then I wanted to help them get in the right mindset and give them the strategies, right? And the mindset to step forward and to start helping other people and monetize their ability. Um, Once I made that decision, then I started gaining a lot more traction, because spirit couldn't support me if I was hemming and hawing and not knowing if I was worthy, or if it was meant to be. I was giving my power away to some external force. And in reality, you're the one with your little magic wand, and you are the one that's making a decision, and then you're setting it out there to the universe. You're setting that intention out to the universe, and it is meant to be. Your desires are meant to be, right? Nobody's telling you what to do. Only you could save yourself. Only you could be the director of your life. And so that's why I saw a lot of value in this topic, and I had to jump on the podcast and share this with you. Like, where in your life, ask yourself this question: where in my life am I giving my power away to the spirit world? Or, is this fate, right? Whatever it is that you desire, it's inspiration. It came to you. It's in your heart. It is part of your soul. It's begging to come out. But you're the one that gets to make the decision, and then you will be supported. So I hope you guys loved this episode. Please share it with somebody that may be scared to step forward in their life or business, and that they need to realize that they are the ones that are in charge of their life. They are the director. You are the magician. So I love you all.